It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. EPSON's published the third quarter numbers. We got 9 months worth of revenue, 9 months worth of profit. I will congratulate EPSON on being able to make operating profit. They're pretty consistent at that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going through EPSON's information. And they're talking about this innovative product they have. I'm reading about this innovative product and I thought to myself, what in the hell, EPSON? I mean, it just, sometimes our industry does some really crazy, nutty things. And this innovative product that EPSON's talking about is completely insane. I'll share my thoughts on that at the end of today's episode. But let's talk about these numbers. So EPSON's total revenue for the first 9 months of FY24, which ends in March of 2025, $6.6 billion. They had an operating profit of $405 million, or 6.1%. But you know, these organizations are getting a bump from the foreign exchange rate, right? I mean, they're growing their revenue, but are they really growing units? EPSON says, if you compare FY2024, the first 9 months, to FY2023, the first 9 months, they're getting a favorable bump of $259.2 million based on Forex. The print business for EPSON did $4.7 billion for the first 9 months. That's 72% of the $6.6 billion. Logic would say that they should have 72% of the Forex bump, which would be $186.6 million. Just an easy way to figure it out. So theoretically, if the print business grew $186.6 million, compared to 2023, it'd really be flat, right? Really wouldn't be any growth at all. It'd just be benefit from the Forex. I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into this. I want to look at the home and office printing business, compare it, first 9 months of 2024, the first 9 months of 2023. Total revenue in office and home printing in the first 9 months of 2023 was $3.2 billion. First 9 months of 2024, it was $3.3 billion, $100 million. About a $100 million difference, right? Let's look at the divisions within home office printing. The Soho business market. Ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting to me for EPSON. They do $2.5 billion in that Soho office market in FY 2023. And they did $2.6 billion in that Soho office market in FY 2024 for the first 9 months. $2.5 billion worth of printing equipment in offices, small offices and home offices. But I've told you all this before. If you compare EPSON's Soho office home business to Konica Minolta's digital workplace business unit, that's where the MFPs go and all the offices are, and it takes away their IT business and all that. Just Konica Minolta's print business going into offices, the big MFPs in the hallways, excluding production print, right? It's about the same amount of revenue. And I said, so EPSON's selling as much in dollar amounts of printers and offices as Konica Minolta. They're just selling it in the Soho small office. But here's EPSON's big, giant opportunity they just seem to keep, well, just disregarding. They have a great opportunity to go in that office shared space and sell those EPSON MFP color machines and wipe out those laser products. They could do this. It's worth billions of dollars to them if they could put a plan together and literally go out there and fight for this business, but they don't seem to want to do it. The number barely grows, and at the end of the day, they're not really going after it with a vengeance. And if they were more aggressive, they could completely own that space. They've been trying to get in there for like 6 years now, right? Why can't they do it? And then our EPSON, that business, by the way, in 2023, the first 9 months was $394 million in the first 9 months of 2024. It's not enough of a growth. And if you think about the Forex growth, at the end of the day, they got to get more aggressive, go after that business. Such a great opportunity they're squandering. If you look in their other category, they did $342.3 million in FY 2023 first 9 months and $325 million in FY 2024 first 9 months. Let's look at the other division within the print sector. It's called Commercial Industrial Print. For the first 9 months of 2024, they did $1.4 billion. For the first 9 months of 2023, they did $1.3 billion, $100 million difference. So between all of the print business, about $200 million difference in revenue, right? From a growth standpoint. But the Forex gave them about $186 million in growth. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing to get really excited about. It's kind of a flat business at best. So if it's going to be a flat business for them, and you're EPSON, you got to think to yourself, we got to go out there and get more business in a declining marketplace. Well, the best way for EPSON to get more business in a declining marketplace is to get aggressive and start moving those damn office shared units and replacing the laser machines. I don't know why they don't understand this. And I know, Epson, you're like, oh, we're doing that. We're out there, we're trying to do it. You're not trying hard enough. That's why I'm yelling at you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this innovative product from Epson. Let me read the description. Epson's dry fiber technology creates a new resource cycle within the office by converting used paper back into fibers, which are bonded and formed into paper again. By using PaperLab A8100 to recycle paper, we can reduce CO. I'm reading this thing and I'm thinking to myself, what in the hell are you doing, Epson? I mean, seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I think. In all reality, I'm thinking people this obsessed with saving paper aren't printing. I mean, seriously, if you're going to put this let me just show you this thing. You're going to put this crazy PaperLab 8100 in your office that basically shreds paper, puts it back together so you can print on it again. I mean, wouldn't you just not print? I mean, you're going to have a meeting. We got to really stop using a lot of paper. And someone on the team says, well, we don't have to print as much as we're printing. Well, how come? Well, because there's technology today. We can keep it all behind glass. We never have to print anything if we really wanted to. We can mandate everybody that works here can't print anything. It's really simple. We don't have to put paper in a machine, shred it all up, and put it back together to print on. I mean, folks, do you see how idiotic this is? Above it, it says, eagerness to innovate can easily become idiotic. And then I started thinking about that Konica Minolta Workplace Hub. That's another idiotic product, right? Seriously. We're trying to be innovative, and we come up with this nonsense. I mean, we got to sell the machine. Let's see, people aren't going to print on the machines as much. We're too weak to really go after that laser-based color machines in offices. So why don't we come up with a machine that shreds paper and puts it back together again? I mean, who even thought of this? Seriously. So here's what I'm thinking. Do y'all remember Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he had that thing called Rudolph the Island of Misfit Toys, and had the train with the square wheels? It had the plane that could only walk, it couldn't fly, and then it had the gun shaped like a person. Really stupid toys. So I thought, why don't we have Ray's Island of Misfit products for the Imaging Channel? And the first two products that are going to go in there, I'm telling you right now, is that Epson, paper recycling machine, and obviously the Konica Minolta Workplace Hub that never went anywhere. And then I started thinking we could add to it right now. We could put that electrical vehicle charge station in there. That was kind of a misfit. Document Imaging Channel, right? How about textile printing for the office? Those BTA dealers, they could sell textile printing machines. I mean, that's another misfit product for the Document Imaging Channel. My friends over there at Epson. Can you really be the disruptive challenge? I don't think you can. And I hate to just, give up on you, but I don't think you can. The fiery acquisition is questionable at best. Trying to be the the digital front end for all the, it's just crazy thinking. Paper recycling machines seem idiotic as hell to me. I mean, really, that just seems so idiotic. Paper recycling machines seem more idiotic than the Konica Minolta Workplace Hub, which was pretty damn idiotic and proved out to be a big disaster. After 5 years, Epson still hasn't disrupted laser office printing. So Epson, my challenge to you is go out there and disrupt that laser office printing. Grow that damn number, not based on the Forex, but based on putting a whole bunch of machines out there. Get after it. Quit screwing around. Quit getting distracted by trying to become the digital front end for the whole entire industry. Quit screwing around trying to think people are going to put machines in their office that want to recycle paper. And focus on what you have. The biggest opportunity in front of you is replacing laser color machines with Epson inkjet technology. Just some things to think about, my friends, because we all know this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. But please don't invent idiotic, stupid things.